This is our addition to the long history and collection of Anancy stories. These are folk tales that have their roots in Africa, West Africa, from the Ashanti people. And Anancy was a mythical character there who was a spider, but he also was a man. He could transform himself in his form from a human being to a small little spider. And I think these stories have been so inspirational and been passed down, so enduring throughout the generations, because Anansi, although he was a small little tiny spider, he was a trickster and he was very smart. He was always able to outwit and outsmart those other animals and other creatures that he found himself sometimes at odds with or living with in the forest. And so I think that story for Africans who were brought to America, and put into slavery, those stories of Anansi, even though he was small, you think about a spider being, most spiders are not a threat unless you're a poisonous spider, but something small and so insignificant could still find a way to be strong and find a way to survive, even though you're up against these great insurmountable odds. So I think that is the overarching lesson or theme in the Anansi stories. And the one thing about him is that even though people may think he's small and insignificant, he has a very high opinion of himself, and he wants the world to know about how great he is. And so that's a part of why these stories have been passed down, because he wanted the world. That's a whole nother Nazi story, but he wanted everybody to know who he was. And so he takes credit for everything that is, right? So in our story, he's taking credit for why the oceans are salty. It's all because of a mistake that he made. So he's a trickster, he's funny, but he also it's a deeper, like I said, root to the stories and a deeper meaning. And I hope people will take time to read not only our Anansi stories, but others as well.